He has some anger issues.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
I don't know, I was saying, like, he's kind of, like, Alan Wake's kind of a little bit rude. A little bit. I know, like, paparazzi, and I know that can get annoying and all that, but...
I'd come here to rent a cabin, where I could wait till midnight.
Like, jeez, man, he's kind of, like...
Seriously, Al, what
There's a lot of
saying
anger
in the
issues.
car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why this
But when
game...
you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
These manuscripts are here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty,
Aw.
right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Ooh.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Yeah, Barry's kind of like... I'm with Barry on this. I'm with Barry on that. I think he's losing his mind a little bit.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Get the keys and get to the car.
Finding it. Just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Interesting.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long... That's just crazy talk, Al. Al, we should go to the sheriff or call the FBI?
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her!
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
You say so?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Yeah, pick up this coffee thermos. Or thermos. How do you say that? Wish you could do hand-to-hand combat. I love to do hand-to-hand combat in this game. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, leaving these lights on. Let's see here. Switch on the light. Interesting. Here's somebody outside with a, I think scooter. I haven't heard one of those or seen one of those in a while. Outside then. There's a grill. Interesting. That's about it. Head to Lover's Peak. Same way. See what's around here real quick. What is this shining? In here. There we go. I do like this game's been really good. I've been really enjoying this. It's a good story. I'm trying to figure out. It's a really good mystery story, like what you're trying to figure out what's going on and all that. It's very interesting.
Here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
See here. Let's see what pops out. See this real quick. Barry's doubts,
Barry had
Wake
never gotten
Sandy.
along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
See here.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Well, it could be used to like kind of park it at the edge of the forest and
I
get
knew
into it.
I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
See where this is. I'm playing this at. See how different this game feels like playing this like in the afternoon with the sun still out. So I'm playing this game or playing this recording at. So it'll be interesting to see like how the feel of the game is with that in mind and all that. If that is like scary or anything like that. Oh, that ain't creepy. At all. I see you, bro. I see you. He ain't there anymore, but that's fine. He don't pop out here soon, I know that. I know that for sure. Where are these fools at? Good is this atmosphere though. I love the atmosphere. It's very creepy, eerie. And all that. It's a very, very good atmosphere for this game, the style of game. What they're trying to do with it. Want to go in there or do I have to? I don't have to, but I kind of want to. Yeah, I like how the battery kind of charges by itself. Not that bad. Those TVs are creepy.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are
Huh. Over here then. Where am I? Telephone pole there? What does he say?
The
Rusty.
visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
What if all of this is just a nightmare that he's having? That'd be pretty interesting. What?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me!
Where you at, bud? Where you at, Rusty?
Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here. Hey, please help me.